Here's Schrader for second to the outside of Dale Earnhardt Jr. Who does Gordon help?
Is there smoke coming out of the 33 car?
Yeah. Schrader looking, Jr. blocking. Gordon to block. And tense.
Here comes Schrader on the outside. He's got a great run going, and he's got the momentum of the outside, but all the fast cars are on the inside.
Coming to the white flag. Final lap of the first Daytona 500 qualifying race. Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Ken Schrader, Terry Labonte, and that dicing up front has brought a second group up to join this fight.
Ricky Rudd, the 28 car, he's right in there with them.
Schrader fading back on the outside. It was worth the gamble.
Sterling Marlin's in that group.
Now it's Mike Wallace getting shuffled. Here's Ricky Rudd around Terry Labonte into fourth. Final corner. And I don't think Junior's going to have enough. To the start-finish line, second time in his career, Jeff Gordon wins his Daytona 500 qualifying race.
And all they can hope now is that second qualifier runs nice and clean, and they go back and use about the 35th fastest car to get in the Daytona 500.
Jeff Gordon, after going below the out-of-bounds line earlier in the race.
Junior, he's good, man. He's good.
Welcome back to Daytona. The first qualifying race is over, and Jeff Gordon has made a triumphant return to victory lane at the Daytona International Speedway. High fives from his crew, a hug from his car owner, and the celebration for the DuPont team at Daytona is underway. Congratulations, outstanding race.
Oh man, what an exciting day. Man, I tell you, Junior, he's something else. He gave me a heck of a fight. I had my hands full there. The car just drove so good all week long and really all winter long. These guys at Hinder Motorsports done such an awesome job preparing these cars. I'm just so excited about my race team. I can't believe that we've come back, you know, and after a 2001 season like we had, and we're off to such a great start here, and the car is just phenomenal right now, and makes my job a whole lot easier. So I'm looking forward to Sunday. This is the best chance we've had in a long time to win a Daytona 500.
Congratulations. See you Sunday.
All right, we'll see you Sunday.
That's Jeff Gordon. He's in victory lane, but he's not the only winner. Let's go to Matt Yoakum.
Fastest so far in Darlington.
I mean, Coke and Nabisco and everybody, I mean, all the sponsors, you don't realize how important that is to get all that in, so I want to thank you.
All right, thank you. We are so glad to have you back. Jeff Gordon's on the racetrack. Jimmy Spencer's lap is 6th fastest in the Dodge. He is the fastest Dodge, and here comes Jeff Gordon.
And as a qualifier, what I was trying to say about this place will make young men, they'll make old men out of it.
Look here, boys, we got a green arrow going into turn 3.
I'll tell you, I've seen this happen a lot.
He gets off turn 4 good here through the middle 3 and 4. She's still green.
She's good. She's good.
Close.
Second quickest.
By 3/1,000ths of a second.
Wow. Outside. Good job.
Outside as an outside pole, Ricky Craven. You've done it.
I'm so proud of you guys. Great effort today.
How close can you get, Dick Berggren?
Ricky Craven, congratulations. And your good buddy, Jeff, was almost ready to knock you off the pole.
Oh, and if it had happened, I would have celebrated with him. But
Well, we're watching the arrows on that run. It went green, red, green, red, green, red. What did it feel like to you behind the wheel?
Well, like I said, this is Darlington. It's real, you know, abrasive, so you got a lot of grip there for one lap, and I knew I was going to go for it, and the car was a little bit tight, and, you know, I drove it really, really hard and jumped in the gas, and it stuck for the most part, but I was scrubbing just a little bit of speed off with the tightness of the car, but I knew it was a good solid lap, and that's what this DuPont Chevrolet team needed. You know, we need to get our starts up front so that we can make our jobs a little bit easier on Sundays, and it's a great start to the weekend. We're real proud of the whole effort, and it's awesome to they had the 24 and the 48 there in the top 5, and can't wait to go to work on the race setup.
Just lost it at the start-finish line. You had it. You had the fastest lap. You sure had Ricky Craven nervous. What happened there?
Well, I'll tell you what happened was I come off of I went into turn 3, and I was just pushing all the way through turns 3 and 4, and I had been so perfect down there all day. But I drove it in there pretty deep. Maybe that had a little something to do with it. And you know, when I got back in the gas, I was really putting a lot of wheel to it, and it probably just scrubbed a little bit of speed off there.
Okay, good job. He's going to start on the outside front row on Sunday. Jeff Gordon, who has started on the outside of the front row 6 times, never a pole, fastest in practice this morning. You've been watching all this. How about this? You going to be able to get the pole today?
Well, we got an awesome race car today. There's no reason why we shouldn't be able to get it, but you know, it's just all a guessing game. You know, you put these tires on, you make your adjustments, hope that the track didn't change much, and that you go out there and put that great lap out there. But I wouldn't mind being anywhere on the front row. I'll be happy with, but I sure would like a pole here at Bristol.
Now, this car is called Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. It won the pole at Rockingham last year.
They moved it back to when they did away with that exit over there. When they put that new wall in back.
Well, with 2 cars to go, here was the man that was fastest in practice. I'm sure Robbie Gordon, he's glued to that screen right now. There it is. It's green, but it jumped to red there off turn 2. Had to get out of that throttle just a little bit.
Think about last week. I mean, he just missed the pole by hundreds.
But he's lost a lot of time in 3 and 4, gained some of it back off 4, about a 10th off. Exactly a 10th. 14th quickest.
Just a couple of thousandths.
This is going to be close right here. It's going to be...
Oh, it went green right then. He got it.
He got it.
Wow. New track record. New pole.
That second lap was awesome. Great job.
That second lap was awesome.
And Darrell, what I saw there, he was able to get in that throttle, and that car stuck off the corner.
That was a nice lap.
He started on the outside pole here 6 times. Jeff Gordon has his first ever butt pole at Bristol, and Robbie Gordon comes up just short.
Hey, we have an all Gordon front row.
From the pole. Matt?
And Mike, 6 times he started on the outside pole as he congratulates Robbie Lewis. Congratulations, you won your first pole here at Bristol.
Can you believe that? We've been so close so many times, and I just couldn't be more thrilled of all the guys in this DuPont Chevrolet team. I want to get an opportunity in here to thank DuPont and Pepsi and Quaker State Fritos, GMAC, Lowe's. You know, it's one of those things where we've been so close. We've been on the outside front row so many times, and we just didn't know if we knew what it took to get on the pole. And we came here and we tested, and that test really paid off for us. This team just did an awesome job. Ever since we unloaded the car off the truck, it was really fast.
Well, you were fastest in practice. You were in the green, then back in the red, and you got back in the green on Fox tracks right at the line.
Yeah, you know what? The first lap, the car was a little bit free, and I wanted to really make that second lap count, and that's when I did my fast lap in practice, and I just tried to get it real smooth. We freed the car up, and it definitely freed it up, but the car was rolling through the corner so well that on that second lap allowed me to carry some momentum to the line. So, hey, whatever it takes, man.
Congratulations, Jeff Gordon, first in practice, and Dick, first on the pole when they dropped the green flag on Sunday.
I know we said he barely won this pole, and it did. It happened right there on the first part of the front straightaway, but he beat Robbie Gordon by almost a 10th of a second. When you consider from Mike Skinner in 5th to Buckshot Jones 36, it's only 3/10. That's a pretty awesome lap he laid down there.
Oh, yeah, that's a great lap. I thought somebody might slip into the 14s. I thought he might, but that's right there at 15.083
on a half-mile race.
Pretty close.
That's got to be 160 mile an hour, 70 mile an hour, maybe down these little bitty short straightaways.
We'll see you tomorrow with the Busch Race and Winston Cup practice. So long from Thunder Valley.
There's a dynamic duo for many years.
Ray said, man, what a break you caught. Clouds came over, it's cooled off, I need a coat.
In the top 25 here, so obviously it's been a big jump for us. And all what the requests were from the Sharpie executives, Paul and Bob, is they wanted me on the front straightaway so they can see me from the suite as far as the pit box is concerned. So far I did my job.
Brand new paint scheme.
Yeah, it's looking pretty Sharpie, isn't it?
It's looking very Sharpie, guys.
All right, new pole man.
Jeff Gordon has done it. 19 career starts here. His average starting spot is 5th. He gets it done at Bristol.
What makes you say that?
Want to know what his average finish is?
So his first lap is the lap that does the job. 15.470. Junior was 15.482.
You know, both of his 2 poles this season have come on short tracks. Here at Bristol in March and then at Martinsville in April.
Jeff Gordon is debriefing with his crew. Lots of handshakes and high fives going around. Jeff, you got your first pole here this spring. Sun's back out. What do you think? Will it hold?
I don't know. All I know is it was a really good lap for us. We didn't make any adjustments to it because we ran so good in practice. And, you know, the car was a little bit tight there, but I was able to get back in the gas. It turned real late for me and got off the corners down the straightaways real good. So, you know, we need a good, solid qualifying run. I mean, been struggling with qualifying, and I knew when we came here, a short track, place was down the pole last time, we'd have a real good shot at it with the DuPont Chevrolet. So, proud of these guys. They worked hard for this one today.
Jeff Gordon has taken the top spot, 3rd time in the 2002 season, 2nd straight here at Bristol, and his 45th career Winston Cup Bud Pole Award.
And this traffic is going to play a big role right now.
Ooh, Rusty didn't get off a 2 at all that time. Here comes Gordon, right up against the back bumper. Everybody in the crowd on their feet.
And
3 laps to go.
Slow the traffic, I think, caused that right there.
Here comes Gordon, right up to the bumper again.
Did you hear that wheel spin, baby?
Yeah, I did hear that wheel spin.
The bump and run.
There it is.
Gordon underneath to the lead. 2 laps to go. Can Rusty come back?
Jeff better hope not.
31 races since Jeff Gordon has been to victory lane. The much publicized dry spell could come to a close in 1 more lap around the Bristol half mile. The opening part of the race, got caught back in traffic after a late pit stop, but the bump and run is going to get Jeff Gordon the checkered flag at the end of the winless streak. Gordon wins the Sharpie 500 at Bristol.
Here's a discussion about the bump and run.
We've seen this before between these two. Jeff Gordon ate the distance up between them and then did what he had to do, frankly, to get the win.
And you know what? Rusty would have done the same thing, I think, if he were in that position.
And the other angle to this is points. You know, Robbie Loomis, Jeff Gordon's crew chief, told me that before he left the Hendrick Motorsports shop to come to this race, he went into the museum and looked at the trophy. Looked at the trophy that you get for winning here at Bristol. He said, I want one of those, and I want it this weekend. Marty?
Well, Robbie, it's been a long time coming for you guys, and you did not give up this entire season or tonight.
I tell you what, you know, Jeff Gordon's been through so much, and it's just exciting for this team to win the night race. We've never won it. I mean, I can't say how much it just means. Just, you know, we talked last week, all we need is to get a little momentum. Right there, smoke off it. He loves the night race, baby.
He's going to wreck. He just did. That's a very nice burnout.
We're loving it. Thank you, guys.
All right. This team heads to victory lane for the first time in a long, long time, Alan.
Robbie Loomis told me he would kiss the trophy that you get for winning this race if they picked it up tonight.
Well, he'll get a chance.
We're going to want to see that. Here it is, our Autotrader.com move of the race, the winning pass with less than 3 to go.
I don't think this is going to be Rusty's boat, but...
No, I don't think he would. There we see that bump and run.
That was coming to 2 laps to go. Jeff Gordon gets the win. Jeff Gordon is tonight's winner, and Chevy congratulates Jeff and the number 24 Monte Carlo team. Jeff will tell you the only thing that comes close to Monte Carlo's reputation on the track is its reputation on the street. More champions depend on Chevy. We'll be there. Bill Weber's in victory lane with Jeff Gordon and company.
You can imagine what this is going to be like. He's already shaking hands with Robbie Loomis. There's car owner Rick Hendrick. I may not need to do an interview. I'm trying. I really am. Hey. Welcome home.
Thank you. Oh, God. So thankful. I tell you, you know, I just wanted to really bad.
You wanted this night race at Bristol bad.
You know, I did want that, but I just wanted to take advantage of an opportunity. These guys gave me such an awesome race car, great pit stops all day, all night long, and you know, they deserve a win. We don't deserve to be written about our losing streak. So thank God that's over. And I really just want to thank God for everything, getting us through so much. You know, these guys stuck together. This is going to do so much for this race team. I feel like this is the first time I've ever won.
How about the pass of Rusty, Jeff?
Yeah, you know, he got bottled up in some traffic, and I knew if I could get to him, you know, I could make a move, and he got real loose, shut the door on me, and once he shut the door on me, I said, all right, you know, fair game right there. So, you know, I got into him a little bit. He got loose, and I hope he'll understand tomorrow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jeff Gordon, winner of tonight's Sharpie 500, his first victory in the night race here at Bristol. Let's go back to Dave Burns. Ryan Newman now up to second spot, highest he's been all race long.
Jeff Gordon, take a look underneath Newman, though.
Take it. New second place man. Could it be after 31 races without a win, Jeff Gordon could do it back to back?
Hey, he's got a streak going, one in a row.
You want to talk about streaks. Jeff Gordon won the Southern 500 4 straight years. Never been done before, never been done since. Here he comes.
He's right there, right on that back bumper, that Dodge. Jeff Gordon going for the lead on the backstretch.
Gordon's out in front, first time all race. Talk about a team that's made a turnaround. Here's a team who was struggling at the beginning of the season, not only not getting the on-track performance that they wanted, but having to deal with all the questions of what's wrong, what's going on. Brought a new teammate into the circuit this year, and it had to contribute to some of their struggles. Getting the 48 car up and running, sharing space, sharing cars with them at the start of the season.
Never count them out, though. Not this team.
And, of course, the publicized things going on, and Jeff's away from the racetrack life.
He's about to break that streak we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, he's really on a streak now. This might be 2 in a row. Did I hear somebody say that he's done that 15 times in his career?
15 times he's run back-to-back.
He's led all but one Darlington race since the beginning of the 1995 season. He took the lead today for the first time at lap 240 after falling way back in the opening laps, struggling with his car's handling. He gathered it up, tuned it up, came back through the traffic, got some great pit stops from his team.
And obviously some great decisions by Robbie Loomis on what to do to the car to make those adjustments. Brian Weitzel.
The driver's probably done a pretty good job too.
Yeah, tell him what to do, what the car was doing.
4 laps to go. Make it 3.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
That's the trophy.
Does yours look like that?
No.
No, sure does. Jeff Gordon looking to collect a 5th one of those.
Let's see if he can trade it in. Get an updated one.
Yeah, I won the spring race. So yeah, that's a problem.
People have been saying a lot that if Jeff Gordon could break through and get that first win this season, he might rip off a whole bunch of them.
He's well on his way. What, 2 more laps? Lap and a half.
A little bit of lap traffic ahead. The next one he'll catch is his teammate, Terry Labonte. There won't be any problem there. And he's up by 2 seconds on Ryan Newman. 60,000 here in Darlington. All rise almost as one as the starter, Jimmy Howell, gets out the white flag. Final lap of the Mountain Dew Southern 500 for Jeff Gordon. Going to be a good day in his attempt to win yet another NASCAR Winston Cup championship. He will have led the most laps today and collect those extra bonus points in his attempt to overtake Sterling Marlin for the title. They got the breakthrough win with the bump and run at Bristol last Saturday night. There'll be no bump and run, but he'll have tamed Darlington Raceway for another time today. Jeff Gordon wins the Southern 500.
Back-to-back races.
All of the championship contenders today finished well. The exception of Ricky Rudd, but it's 2 in a row for the Flame car. They're on fire. Jeff Gordon, back-to-back wins, and he takes his 5th checkered flag in the Southern 500.
May blow your tires on a burnout here. There's not much left, I bet.
Matt?
For the 16th time in his career, Jeff Gordon wins back-to-back races. What kind of message after last week's win and today, Robbie, does this send the competition?
We just got to believe. You know, that was our message last week before the start of the Bristol race. We want to thank God for this day. I'm telling you, we've been through some tough times. This team hung together, kept working together. Now to be sitting here and won back-to-back races, I mean, it's pretty incredible. These guys did a great job in the pits. They propelled us to 3rd. Jeff saw that front from there, and he took it there.
The Southern 500, Robbie.
Gotta love the Southern 500. Darlington's always been a struggle for me. Being victory lane, it's unbelievable. Jack Canals, Jimmy Johnson, thanks for your help, mate. Appreciate it.
They went 31 races without a victory. Now with back-to-back wins, everyone's going to be wanting to know, when are they going to lose? Because these guys are hot.
Last time Jeff Gordon did back-to-back victories was at Indianapolis and Watkins Glen in 2001. Somebody striped the side of his car heavily there. Jeff Gordon is today's winner, and Chevy congratulates Jeff in the number 24 Monte Carlo. Jeff will tell you the only thing that comes close to Monte Carlo's reputation on the track is its reputation on the street. More champions depend on Chevy. We'll be there. You know, it hasn't been all that long ago since Jeff Gordon has won here at Darlington. I think he's lost trying to find victory lane, though.
Well, I think he was going to do a donut or some burnouts, but someone said, Jeff, you need to get to victory lane. I mean, after all, it's after 7 o'clock.
All right, while we wait for Jeff to show up in the winner's circle, let's hear from some of the other top finishers today. Marty? Oh, okay. They're still getting ready. Jeff Gordon's going to move to 2nd in the NASCAR Winston Cup Championship with his victory today. And Jeff Gordon has pulled into victory lane after his 60th career win. He is now tied to great Cale Yarborough for the most wins in the history of the Southern 500. Seventh all-time in NASCAR Winston Cup victories. His 6th victory at Darlington in just 20 tries. Match that batting average, I dare you. Bill?
And Jeff Gordon in victory lane for the 60th time in his Winston Cup career. Went 31 races without a win, and now 2 wins in 8 days. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh, what's going on here, man?
What is going on?
I don't know, man. These guys have come alive. You know, we've heard it before. You know, if these guys get a win, watch out. And I think we're just coming up to tracks that suit us. You know, we didn't capitalize on Bristol or Darlington the first time around. We sure are making up for it right now. But wow, what an awesome team. I mean, we got a little bit behind one time. The car, you know, wasn't perfect at the beginning.
How was the car?
It was real tight at the beginning of the race. And, you know, in traffic, I was awful. And on new tires, I was unreal. So, you know, once I got there to 3rd, I mean, I just blew by those guys on new tires. I said, all right, I got to keep this thing in clean air. And my guys kept me in clean air after that and made great adjustments. Robbie Loomis, Brian White, so all the guys on this DuPont Chevrolet. What a incredible day for us. Awesome.
2nd in points.
Wow. We're gaining. It's not easy to gain on Sterling. You know, he's consistent. They run good at a lot of different tracks. So, you know, we're doing all we can do. We're leading laps. We're, you know, fighting hard, and 2 wins back-to-back, buddy. I tell you what, this is going to do a world of good for us. We can't wait to go to Richmond. The sun hasn't been shining all day, so glad it is now.
Congratulations.
He got them all in. Jeff Gordon has won the Southern 500, and at the end of the afternoon, Jeff Gordon scored the victory in the 53rd running of the Southern 500 at Darlington.
Bill Elliott's looked like his left front was smoking badly. And Kurt Busch, whatever happened to his engine, I guess it did break a rocker.
Look at all that smoke, BP. Man, that thing is 4 now.
Has he made contact with someone and knocked the fender in? Or
no, I think the top of the tire is hitting the fender or where the hood is. And I think it's just a low air pressure.
That's what happened last time You know, we saw Elliott on the restart. It went away in a couple laps. They must really have that pressure down, though. Boy, Gordon told us after crashing out of the Dover race last Sunday, he needed a victory. He needed to come back to Kansas and win this race just as he did a year ago if he was going to have a shot at the NASCAR Winston Cup Championship. He fell 190 points behind the leader, Mark Martin, after that crash last Sunday, Marty. So far, so good for the 24.
They have definitely come in here with a new resolve today, Alan. And I talked to Robbie Loomis, the crew chief, this morning. He said he and Jeff Gordon had a long meeting in his office Monday morning. They decided to take every weekend as 3 battles. They wanted to qualify up front. That was the first battle on Friday. They wanted to get the car right on Saturday for the race. That was the second battle. And today, they want to win the battle. They know this race is very important. They have more horsepower than they've ever had here. And they know they need to win if they're going to win their 5th Winston Cup Championship.
2 laps to go. Jeff Gordon going to make it around less than 3 miles now to try and pick up another win and bolster his chances for the NASCAR Winston Cup Championship. Mark Martin is out. He's going to finish 25th today. Sterling Marlin's going to finish 33rd.
If Jeff Gordon's car is as loose as he's been saying, he does not want Ryan Newman to get close to him because it will get looser and looser.
Jeff Gordon's got one eye on the racetrack and one in the mirror right now.
Here they are, white flag, final lap at Kansas. Jeff Gordon came to this race 1 year ago and picked up the victory. Was part of his stretch drive toward winning the NASCAR Winston Cup Championship. After not finishing 2 of the last 3 races, a Dover crash a week ago and a Richmond engine failure, he said he needed a strong run today to get back in the title fight. He's done it. Jeff Gordon wins the Protection 1 400 at Kansas. His 3rd win in the last 6 races and his 2nd straight at the Kansas Speedway.
Great job, all you guys. Wonderful job. You be careful of that thing, Jeff.
Randy Dorton, the engine man, said, don't do those burnouts. It hurt that engine. Marty?
Well, Rick Hendrick, that was pretty impressive. After a couple of bad weeks, it looks like you're back in it.
Well, I'll tell you what, I told him during that break, I said, if I had anybody out there with 5 to go, man, you're the man. So it's good to bounce back like that, and I think the points deal's really tightening up again, so it's going to be a heck of a run here to the end for everybody.
All right, you might win this championship after all, Rick.
Thank you, thank you.
There you go. Rick Hendrick and this entire 24 team head to victory lane.
Jeff Gordon going to come down and do the victory celebration. Let's see how careful he is with it today.
Jeff, now you heard Randy. He said be easy with his engine.
He's going to do it in the grass.
That's a good idea.
Nah, oh yeah, okay. I think we figured he'd just changed his mind and was going to go to victory lane, but I guess not.
If Randy said, Randy Dorton, that's the man in the engine shop. He said take it easy. You better take it easy.
Jeff Gordon's today's winner, and Chevy congratulates Jeff in the number 24 Monte Carlo. Jeff will tell you the only thing that comes close to Monte Carlo's reputation on the track is its reputation on the street. More champions depend on Chevy. We'll be there. Jeff Gordon wins, Ryan Newman is 2nd, Rusty Wallace 3rd, Joe Nemechek with a great 4th place finish. Season's best for him. In fact, his first top 10 of this year. Let's go to victory lane, Bill.
Well, last Sunday afternoon at Dover, Jeff Gordon crashed, fell out of the race, and told us in the garage area he wanted to go to Kansas and win. And guess what? He did. Now he looks for car owner Rick Hendrick. Crew chief Robbie Loomis has already been here to congratulate him. He told us as he was sitting in the car, he feels okay. Very hot, but feels okay. Well, I know you didn't want to see me last week in the middle of that race at Dover, but you said it'd be a more pleasant meeting here at Kansas. At least that's what you were hoping, and by gosh, it worked out. Congratulations.
Yeah, I kind of put my foot in my mouth last week, said we had to win and had to back it up, but this team, what an amazing job they did. They really did a lot of work coming into this event, went off a lot of notes we had from last year, never gave up. Great horsepower underneath the hood of the DuPont Chevrolet. Man, I'm exhausted. I was fine until they threw that red, and I knew they were going to throw the red, but I didn't realize how hot it was when we sat over there, and I think all of us are pretty exhausted, but what a great victory for the DuPont Chevrolet. I just wanted to go out there and run our race and, you know, what a great race it was, man. I'm just so proud of these guys, and thank God for just a great, safe day, and that thing was on rails, man. I tell you, I was loving it. I wish I could be more excited, but I'm just completely whooped right now.
That's okay. Congratulations. 2 Winston Cup races at Kansas, 2 wins for Jeff Gordon.
And back in the thick of the fight for the NASCAR Winston Cup Championship.
Here comes Gordon right up to the bumper again. The bump and run.
There it is.
Gordon underneath to the lead. 2 laps to go. The checkered flag at the end of the winless streak. Gordon wins the Sharpie 500 at Bristol.
Coincidentally, that dramatic moment involved our number 4 driver who sped to 4 victories in 2002. He also notched 13 top 5 finishes. And speaking of the number 4, he's a 4-time Winston Cup Series champion. Making his 9th consecutive stage appearance, he drives the number 24 DuPont Chevrolet. Let's watch Jeff Gordon.
NASCAR Winston Cup Series, 4th place, Jeff Gordon.
Here comes Gordon right up to the bumper again.
There it is.
Gordon underneath to the lead. Gordon wins the Sharpie 500 at Bristol.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here.
Jeff Gordon wins the Southern 500.
Back-to-back race.
Y'all gonna make me happy.
Jeff Gordon wins the Protection 1 400 at Kansas.
Lose my cool.
Jeff Gordon makes a bid for the lead. Jeff Gordon going for the lead on the backstretch. Jeff Gordon has done it.
Please welcome driver of the number 24 DuPont Chevrolet from Vallejo, California, Jeff Gordon.
Jeff, I just want to take a moment to thank you for all the things you did this season as the reigning Winston Cup champion. It was all very much appreciated. As a token of that appreciation, as well as your 4th place finish, I'd like to present you with this trophy, and on behalf of NASCAR and Winston, a check in the magnitude of $1,086,706. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ned. It's been a spectacular year for us, in a lot of ways, being able to defend that championship. And, it's kind of an up and down season for us, this year, but there were some great moments. Of course, it was awful nice to end the season on a positive note, and that was all due to the great effort that was put out by the DuPont Chevrolet team. These guys, they just never gave up. We went through a lot of adversity throughout the season. When are we going to get that win? When are we going to get the win? And the guys never gave up. And I wish they'd stop showing that clip of me and Rusty, because one of these days he's going to get mad and come back. Oh, I'm sorry, he already did that. He reminded me of it every weekend after that. No, it's been fun racing.
It won't be soon before they won't be calling you the 4-time champion. I'm sure it's going to be 5-time and 6-time along the way.